Hi again, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Sunday the 15th of April, Sunday morning, and it's a lovely morning out there, isn't it? This is a satellite picture from sat24.com. It's the visible satellite picture, and very nicely shows the cloud just feeding in off the North Sea down these eastern coasts, and also in the last sort of half hour to an hour or so, you can see the clouds just bubbling up here, look, over central parts of the country, just as the convection gets going, and we see the stratocumulus and cumulus clouds forming outside. And in fact, you can see those cumulus clouds here. This is the shot from the Long Mynd in Shropshire, up at the Midland Gliding Club. If you get a chance, go up there and take a look. It's spectacular up there, and you can just see those cumulus clouds forming there, look. It's similar as well over in Norfolk. This is from the Norfolk Gliding Club at Tibenham, and you can see here, well, the guy's getting ready to go out there, but also look here, we've got bits and pieces of cumulus cloud there as well, and it looks as if that's going to be the story really through this afternoon. Now, the story for the day, apart from that, and certainly the story for the coming week, is it's all change. So make the most of what we've got now, and if you've got jobs that you've got to get done, get them done now before Tuesday, because things look as if they are going to change. And I know we've got lots of people who fly who watch this too, so if you're looking at flying, booking the club aircraft, getting a few hours in, do it on Monday, because after that it looks as if things do go downhill. And farmers similarly, if you need to get things done, now is your chance to do it, because it looks as if we're going to be stocking up those rainfall totals during the course of the next 7 to 10 days. Why? Well, this chart reveals it quite nicely. This is the 7 to 10 day mean of the 500 millibar flow, and this is from the PSU EWAL site. We've got ECMWF on the left, we've got GFS on the right, and these are the charts running from next Sunday through to Wednesday the 25th. It's the mean of the 500 millibar flow, and the solid lines here are where the jet stream are. So the closer the lines, that's where the jet stream is. You can see a trough off the eastern coast of the States here. It builds through a weak ridge in the Atlantic, but then dips down into a trough through Europe. Now, I think this has quite a key to hold to the weather of the coming week, because, or rather the end of April into the beginning of May, because if this ridge here in the Atlantic links with this ridge across the northern parts of Russia coming across into Greenland, what we could find is high pressure building within this zone here north of the British Isles, squeezing this trough southwards into the eastern Mediterranean, kind of the Adriatic, Greece, that sort of central eastern Mediterranean area, could build high pressure through the British Isles and bring easterly winds, which would probably lead to dry conditions across the country, but staying cooler too. GFS is very similar in the way it sees things as well, and I'm just wondering if that's the way things are going to evolve. Not much backup of that from the models at the moment, but the key thing for this coming week is the amount of rainfall. Now, this is the rainfall accumulation chart in 6 hour steps running from today through to a week today, and it's a whole of Europe. You can get this yourself. Go to weather charts at the top of the page and it brings up this chart. So what went on is the GFS operational. We've clicked on to EU total rain there, and what it shows us is the rainfall in 6 hour steps. So as we knock on in 6 hour steps, just notice how much rain starts to come in across Europe. Here we are getting to the close of play tomorrow. Notice rain coming into Ireland by then, but then just watch what happens by the time we're into Tuesday. Look, here's the rain spilling eastwards through the UK. The east could escape for a while, but it's not long, look, before the rain is heading eastwards through all parts of the country. And just look how the rainfall amounts develop as we go through the course of the week and into next weekend. This is taking us up to some quite significant totals potentially across the British Isles during the course of this week, and by the end of the sequence, look, we're in yellow here, so that means 20 millimeters plus for many areas. These purples are 50 millimeters plus of rainfall, so it really could be some quite significant rainfall across the country this week and across much of Central and Eastern Europe as well, look. Now, what I'm going to do is try and formulate some forecasts looking at the longer term, taking us into the beginning part of May over the next few hours. So I'll try and get those up as amusing for you, or perhaps even a video later on. But I just wanted to show you what's happening, how this thing is developing, how this evolution is taking place, because once we break down, it may well be this is in for a good 10-day period before then that high pressure builds up towards the north. And summer is looking decidedly iffy, I have to say, but I'll give you more information on that through the course of the next few days. So thanks again for watching. As always, the site's kept free of charge by the advert you see around the screen. If you see an advert you like, click on it, go through to the advertiser. That generates revenue for us, and it keeps the site free of charge too. Thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.